I'm going to go out and maybe put out something a little bit controversial, especially when it comes down to this, because I've stated multiple times, I'm so glad I played 16 before I played 7R, because I felt 7R has a much better battle system, and it felt really like complete. Where 16, I had a fun time, but I stated, especially at its normal difficulty that it puts you in right at the gate, I never felt like I was ever needing to make a decision. I didn't ever go and grind to be able to save up money so I can afford an upgrade or a piece of gear to make some fight that is giving me trouble to be able to overcome it. I just felt like I was able to really mash, and the combat again was fun. What I feel actually has been lacking isn't necessarily the combat. They could do action, they could do turn-based. I'm all for whatever they want as long as it's their vision. I feel like when you look at what Yoshi P and his team have created, we're going to put Final Fantasy Tactics as an exception because that's a remake. But when you look at 14 and you look at 16 versus something like Final Fantasy 7R and Expedition 33, there's RPG in Expedition 33 and there's a RPG in Final Fantasy 7R. Gear doesn't matter in 14 or 16. Like you could probably beat it without having to even worry about any of that. The gear just kind of happens naturally as you progress the story. They have prioritized, I think, story so much so to the disadvantage of everybody else. And I think that can easily be solved with difficulty. If you don't want to grind, if you don't want to do these various things, they've already solved that problem. They've solved that problem with Bravery Default. They've solved that problem with the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. You can boost up the amount of money and the experience